This is Amy Bacon with Spirit Pathways, and I'm here with this week's reading. This is for today, Monday, May 1st, through this coming Sunday, May 7th, 2017. So happy Beltane, happy May Day. And I hope last week's Taurus new moon has given you an energy boost. But if you've been feeling sluggish, be kind and give yourself a break, because we've still got 4 planets that are retrograde. And retrograde means that things will feel like they're slowed down, all in the effort to allow you that much needed introspective time. And these 4 planets are Mercury, Saturn, Pluto, and Jupiter. But the good news is Mercury goes direct on Wednesday of this week, that's May 3rd. So that's going to help your communication and your business and your technology channels. The other 3 planets, they're going to remain retrograde all of May. So use May, use this time, use this month to examine your life and what you would like to realign. And for each one of you, these planets are falling in a specific place on your natal chart. And I can look that up with your birth time, your birthplace, and your birth date. If you want to include that in a reading this week, we could get specific. But I'm going to go over generally what these 3 planets, what their retrograde means. And this is going to help you anyway. Saturn focuses on karmic debts and where you're critical. You know, Saturn is a demanding teacher, and Saturn's lessons rise up in the things that trigger you to be hypercritical of yourself or of others. So list out your pet peeves. List those pet peeves and you'll know your Saturn work list. Pluto's growth. Pluto can be found where you find yourself focused on your perceived shortcomings. Those things that you think that you don't do well enough. And it's also the things that you want to control. Those things that you feel you have to manipulate and control. And also where any anger, that angry rage feelings that rise up for you. That's where Pluto is going to be your teacher and give you the most lessons. So, Pluto is asking you to be compassionate with understanding any shortcomings and understanding that desire to control people or situations. And those things that trigger anger for you, those are all begging for you to change how you're dealing with them. That's the Pluto lesson. So bring compassion in, and all's going to open up and expand around you, which is going to open up your positive capabilities. Pluto creates change, positive change, by recognizing these things. All right, now Jupiter is the giant planet of blessings, growth, and abundance. And when Jupiter is retrograde, these blessings and growth and abundance become more deeply personal. And your desire to work and look within and examine your own needs is very beneficial. Jupiter is the only planet in our solar system that gives off more energy than it receives. Listen to that. Pay attention to that. It's giving off more energy than it receives. And this is an important point to look at in your life right now. Where are you being drained? What's got too much of your attention and energy? What are you putting more effort into than you are receiving? So to align you to Jupiter's blessings, recognize you are ready and willing and able to receive love, to receive money, to receive good health, to receive security and confidence and well-being and spiritual connection. If you find yourself balking at any of these categories, That's where your work lies. Dig out that emotions, dig out all these things that are blocking you, and lovingly release them. So you can accept Jupiter's blessings. So you can accept the lessons, the teacher of Pluto and Saturn. It's all very valuable work for us. Now, let's see what cards we have for this week. Angel Tarot, Doreen Valentine. Nope, I'm combining them. Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. All right, let's see what we've got. There's you're doing the work. I'm going to lay these out and I'm going to go over each one to give you a complete reading for the energy of this week and how you can use it to your best advantage. Nice progression here. All right, we're starting with the Three of Fire. 3 is expansion. Fire is taking action. So they're going to start with abundance and with things looking very good, but also that a bit of patience. You know, you're going to make long-term plans, not quick, instantaneous, instant gratification plans. This is the long-term plan card, and that's perfect for the energy that we're going through. This month and what I was talking about, this is about you finally and completely setting things up the way that you want them to be. No longer dancing with these things that aren't serving you. No longer wasting energy and time and effort on things that are not part of your desired outcomes. And, no longer letting things drain you. I love the little girl and her dragon. They're looking out over all this stuff. And the butterfly reminds you that all the chaos is calming down and it's okay and it's not going to get to you. So what is it off in the distance that you're trying to create? Always ask yourself, what's my desired outcome? What do I want to achieve in the long term with these things? That's where your momentum is. That's where your answers are. And that's what you need to focus on. And then one step at a time to put that into alignment. So nice starting out. Abundance, and then the Four of Earth says, pay attention to that abundance. Do the work of your material world. And, don't be too frivolous with your money. Don't be a spendthrift. But also don't be a miser either. We're seeking balance here in realizing that money is energy, just like air and water and food and sunlight. You also need money to live here on Earth. And it flows just as easily as water flows out of the taps in your house and just as easily as air flows into your lungs with a deep breath. Money is equally available to you. We assign way, way too much emotional stuff to money, and you need to let go of the emotions and trust that it's there for you. So Mercury's going direct on Wednesday, so this is also, you're ready for those good business decisions. And share. As you give, you receive. So that's the giving to less fortunate to allow you to also receive. Nice money balance here for your abundance. And then the Emperor. He's very much about taking action. 4 is doing the work. And the Emperor and Archangel Michael, they say you've got the good ideas, so what you gonna do with that? If you just think about it and doodle around it and whatever, nothing's ever gonna happen. And so get organized, use your mind and your logic, involve some structure and even discipline if you need to, and act upon your convictions. The Emperor, the number 4. So the numbers that came before it, 0, 1, 2, and 3. 0 is the brand new beginning that doesn't pull from the past. 1 is the magician that reminds you that you have all of the tools. 2 is, I'm doing this wrong. I'm trying to do it from memory. But you've got the Empress. The Empress is creativity and nurturing and giving birth to your dreams. And the Emperor, and I think we've got the High Priestess in there. She is pay attention to your intuition, and you know everything is okay. That's trustworthy and reliable guidance. And then the Emperor says, act on it with conviction. Everything has brought you to this point. You have everything you need, so go ahead and put those things into play. The first 2 cards were giving you abundance and showing you money balance. And now he's saying, take action to bring even more to you. And the Queen of Air, she says you're independent, you're experienced, you're realistic, and you're witty. You're funny. So allow that to help you make objective decisions. And the key line right here, everything we've been talking about these last few weeks, is clearing away all that no longer serves you. You don't need those things. Don't keep wasting your time on anything that's not part of your desired outcome. And seeing the humor, lighten up a bit. She's got her globe here, and she's projecting into that globe her desired outcomes. And for her, it's a unicorn. But it's complete abundance and goodness. And here, that man is her knight and her king, and he's helping her. Beautiful connection here. She's solutions. Queens are solutions. So what logical knowledge air is? You've got the experience and the wisdom and the knowledge for things to turn out the way that you want them to. Use that to make your decisions. Use that to clear away everything that doesn't serve you, and lighten up and laugh about it. Because that's your quickest path. And this is like a formula we're following with each card. Balance says, allow others to help you. You need some cooperation here. You don't have to do everything by yourself. You have people to help you. Cooperation and compromise, and balance and moderation. Again, the alchemy, I always love this. This is turning base metals into precious metals. That precarious fluid between the 2 cups says you've got all the talent and the knowledge and the tools to mix things together, and you've got divine connection here, this glowing. 1 foot on land, 1 foot in the water, all the balance. And all of that leads to you mixing things together and bringing in the right people to help you to get those desired outcomes. And you can ask Archangel Zadkiel to help you with this. All this leading up into place to the King of Earth. He's outcomes. He's health and material world. Outcomes, reminding you that you're generous, professional, responsible, and practical. Those are grounded, nice stability and security and safety, reminding you it's a successful time. So confidently accept those offered opportunities, because you've got the Midas touch. The Midas touch is like that alchemy in balance before. You've got the magic touch. You've got everything turning to gold. You've got everything, going your way right now. So go ahead and act upon those things. He's smiling. He also, if you look, he's got like a little globe right there. His desired outcomes. The Queen helped you with this. All these previous cards were very methodically putting in place the things that bring you to this lovely outcome. The abundant, generous, prosperous, healthy outcomes. Nice energy for this week and all the work that we've been doing. And then now the bottom row, this is this is your emotional connection. They're like, there you've got your material world and your money and all, but don't leave love out of it. Here comes this Queen of Water with some emotional solutions, emotional love. You are tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, and loving. That's so perfect, because these attributes are the perfect balance to this Queen of Air, to this King of Earth. Now you've got the logical knowledge, you've got the money and the health, and now you've got the emotional and the love solutions for you. This is relationships developing to a new level, and trust that intuition, absolutely. Your intuition is your guide and your compass. Pay attention. You're surrounded by guides and angels that are explaining things to you and clearing the path and making sure you're in the right place and you don't miss opportunities. And take care of yourself, and take care of the loved ones around you. Lovely balance and well-being in that energy. So I love this emotional. And then the Page of Water, they are a messenger to tell you you're intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly, and that you have love coming into your life. Here they literally say, a new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. All of that's all alignment to love. It's alignment to loving the life you're living, and it's alignment to allowing yourself to share that life with someone who's on that love path with you. So very, very nice energy there. And then Unity, to me, completes the spiritual connection, the well-being. You've got Archangel Sandalphon here. Unity for me is the Hierophant in the Tarot deck. So this is your spiritual tribe. This to me is the people around you that you meet through developing your spiritual connection and your spiritual growth and path. And they're those people that you have that in common with. We all need someone that we can talk to about, intuition and psychic knowing and soul paths and, who is our source and what is God and are we all one, and all those crucial questions to balance the spirituality well-being in your life. Very important part of your life. So seek out those people, and if you haven't got someone like that in your life, then look into some classes or some groups in your area. Even just meditation, here on YouTube, there's so much to find. You found this video and you're watching this one. There's more. So you're not on this path alone. There are so many resources available to you. So this is a nice completion of this emotional alignment here on the bottom row. Spiritual, love, relationship, money, abundance, health. A formula here to lead you to those desired outcomes. And I would love to help you specifically with what is going on in your life. I tune in to your energy field and your council of spirit guides and angels and loved ones, and I share with you all that they're giving me. We look at your life blueprint, and I can answer questions and give you understanding and clarity and all the tools that you need to understand to move forward in your life and what's coming next and how, to live to your highest potential. So all the information for readings is on my website, which is spiritpathways.net, and I look forward to hearing from you. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.